Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Josephine and on this channel we talk about fragrances. Today's video is about my top 5 picks for Father's Day. So these fragrances will suit or match different types of dads in terms of personality and style so that hopefully you find a fragrance that is right for your dad potentially. So if you're interested in knowing what these are, then please keep watching. The first fragrance is for the sophisticated dad, and so for this one I chose TERRE d'Hermès by Hermès. This is the eau de toilette, and for those of you who haven't tried this fragrance, it features a prominent note of vetiver. And in my eyes, vetiver is synonymous with class. It is a woody ingredient that is super classy, and well, Hermès is also super classy. So you get the full package with this perfume. When you first spray this fragrance, you get a really big blast of vetiver. So vetiver smells earthy, it's a little bit herbal and smoky, but it is really brightened and lightened with grapefruit and orange in this fragrance. So the citruses lift the vetiver, making it really sparkling and very wearable. As this fragrance dries down, it develops a sort of a softer, more powdery, almost like a luxury soap type of feel. So there is definitely a cleanliness about this fragrance, and the vetiver, the smokiness of the vetiver really settles down and just blends beautifully on the skin. This fragrance is definitely one to dress up with. So if you have a sophisticated dad that likes dressing up and likes to feel put together, TERRE d'Hermès is really perfect for him. The second fragrance is for the cool and trendy dad, and for him I would choose SANTAL 33 by Le LABO. Le LABO in general I find is a really cool and trendy brand, and SANTAL 33 is just a cool scent as well. So SANTAL 33 is one of the better known fragrances from Le LABO. It has notes of iris, of leather, of violet and cardamom and sandalwood, and overall smells leathery, fresh with a touch of powderiness from the iris, and it's also quite creamy because of the sandalwood in this fragrance. It adds this creamy velvety touch which also adds a bit of elegance to the perfume. It is strong on the leather, however I find it to be a very fresh, crisp and clean fragrance. So there's something that is really crystalline, oddly, about this perfume that just makes it work very well in the wintertime, in the summertime. This is an extremely versatile fragrance and one that your dad can wear during the day and during the night. I think this perfume would be really well paired with like a leather jacket, a cool pair of shades. It would just finish the look off. Number 3 is for the adventurous dad. This is the dad that likes to go rock climbing, that likes to go mountain biking. He's a risk taker. He likes to go on an adventure. So for this dad, I would recommend going for Black Pepper by Comme des Garçons. The reason why I would recommend this fragrance to an adventurous dad is because it is really bold, uplifting and daring and willing to take sort of a risk. So Black Pepper opens with a really sharp, impactful black pepper note that is mixed with cedarwood. So you get this really peppery and very woody fragrance right from the beginning, and this sharpness can be compared to like the adrenaline that you have when you go on an adventure. It is that impactful, and in the dry down it mellows down. That black pepper is still very much present, the spiciness from it is still there, but it is really mellowed down, leaving place for patchouli and oud, but done in a very rounded way. So it will mellow down in the dry down, but it remains a spicy, woodsy scent that in my opinion is extremely daring. This is such a beautiful masculine woody scent and one that I would highly recommend. Number 4 is for your classic dad, and this fragrance is Beau de Jour by Tom Ford. This is your fougère fragrance, which for some reason I associate fougère perfumes or barbershop type of scents with dads. Maybe that's because my dad used to wear fougère fragrances when I was younger, and my grandfather as well, but to me this is a dad's perfume. Beau de Jour, the eau de parfum, is your ultimate classic fougère fragrance, but with a very contemporary feel. So what I love about this fragrance is a really fresh, minty opening. I love the mint in here. It's really aromatic and uplifting and almost mouth-watering. And it also mixes then with basil. And I don't know what it is about basil in fragrances. I find that basil really adds a nice twist to the perfume. It's not typically an ingredient that is commonly found in fragrances, I find. So it adds a nice little twist, and it kind of brings this like culinary comforting feel, I find, to the perfume. With the mint, with the basil and the lavender, it is just stunning, and it kind of takes your soapy barbershop type of feel fragrance to the next level. This fragrance also has an underlying sweetness with amber, which is what makes this fragrance so contemporary. And I think that when you spray this perfume, it is so attention grabbing. Like, it is incredible for someone who's not really into fougère fragrances. I really enjoy Beau de Jour, and it is so perfect for your classic dad. And finally, we have the sporty dad. So for the sporty dad, I picked out a fragrance that is sporty but elegant and sophisticated at the same time. It is QUERCUS by PENHALIGON'S. Now, QUERCUS by PENHALIGON'S is often compared to CK1, but I find it to be very different because it is a more elevated, complex type of scent. This fragrance opens with a burst of citrus notes that is really energizing. There's lemon, there's mandarin, bergamot, and lime that really is uplifting. And it is married to soft, aquatic, green and refreshing floral notes. There's lily of the valley in here, and it is on a bed of woods. So it is a very fresh, clean scent that, as I said, is perfect to wear for the gym because it's inoffensive. You will feel energized and fresh, but it also works really well if you just come out of the shower and you want to throw something on to prolong that cleanliness. So that was my top 5 picks for Father's Day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you would get your father for Father's Day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!